So Re0, season 4, episode 9, and we're starting off right where we left off. Subaru has left the tower and stepped out of the tower. And unfortunately, death already ensues. The worms come up and get him. But the problem is he ends up falling down back into, I don't know, the under the dunes, under the sand, and he's back to the little walls that are actually blocking his path, but he's still opening them. And the typical thing happens again. You're in the desert, and then bam, he tosses water. So you know the insanity thing that's happening has already hit him. And I have a question about the insanity. Is it mana? Is it because since you go insane, so we know he's not in his right faculties of mind already, does it stay with him if he returns by death? I don't think so, but as everything's going on, it's kind of making me think, does it stay with him in some sort and he needs a purification? Like, is it affecting his mana gate or something like that? Don't know. But he somehow gets through another door and he gets through the door, but it's back at the tower. So maybe the underground path always led to the tower. Don't know. But alas, he is tweaking out of his mind, and we come across the stairs, and he's back atop the tower, and he is gone full insane, and he's going to farm everyone so he can see who he can trust, is my thought process. And sadly, once he gets upstairs, there's nothing but unadulterated bus ass everywhere. Everybody's fucking dead. Typical, but we never get to see how it goes down, sadly. But yeah, yeah. So there's that. And throughout all the nonsense and all the death, Petrus still lives, and Petrus is best girl, and it's not even close. Because even though Subaru is insane, he's what isn't going on with him, and all the carnage and all this other stuff that's affecting him, he lashes out at Petrus and stabs her in the chest, and she doesn't even react at all. Like, all right, we just need Otto back so Petrus can talk. We just need Petrus to talk at this point because the intelligence is loyalty. I understand is way too much, but he stabs Petrus, and Petrus doesn't react. Just clearly more concerned about Subaru, and whatever the nonsense he did downstairs, the mana or mist or miasma, whatever nonsense is spewing out and destroying the castle. And I don't know what he did down there that caused all that to erupt, but yeah, that's a problem. And everybody's dead, and we don't get to really see. We only see the after, but everybody's cooked except for we don't see Amelia and we don't see Beatrice, which probably they went upstairs to read. Don't know, really don't know. And unfortunately, the miasma is attacking the tower, and Petrus sacrificed herself to save Subaru. And lo and behold, you see somebody who looks like Rim, and she cuts his head off. And the problem is, we all know that that is gluttony. Jesus Christ, I'm not sure why it's taking me so hard to remember this, but it's gluttony, and this is the one that can transform into people. But the thing about it is, Subaru didn't get to see, so he's already gonna be messing up already. So it's that, but also where is Rem? Because I have when I was doing trying to remember what happened when everybody failed, Rem was lost. But now, did we still not have the real Rem, or is it just more nonsense? So there's that question: is where's the real Rem if the imposter is among us, for lack of a better word? And she cuts off Subaru's head, and we restart. And sadly enough, this time Subaru is not going to tell everybody that his memory is lost, which I think is really a bad move. But he literally just reaches out and about to strangle Amelia as soon as he's brought back. So that's why I'm starting to think that the miasma was like affecting his mind, even though it probably won't. But I'm thinking in the way that it might affect his soul. So like when he had did the deal with Roswell, that if he it might, latch onto your soul and affect him, because he shouldn't be. I'll leave it at that. Maybe it's not really affecting him. He's just twisted from what's going on. But another problem is he doesn't see, what's the right word to say it? He doesn't see himself as being himself. He sees Natsuki Subaru as somebody else. And the real factor is everybody around him generally loves him, and they are very concerned about him, which is a big difference from what he's used to. And two, his the curse from the dragon blood being visible on his body clearly shows him that he has been here, and that something that they said that he's instantly there now, that he doesn't believe that he was there. He doesn't believe any of the stuff that's they say to him, but the dragon blood arm is a clear show that they are true. So he doesn't feel like himself. He feels like an imposter himself. And so now he's on the cusp of trying to eliminate everybody to find the imposter, even though I don't think anybody right now is. I don't know. So it's really that identity issue is a real big problem for him. And but because of what the last loop, since Petrus literally sacrificed herself for him, he 100% believes Petrus on everything. Everything else, it doesn't matter. She is golden in his eyes right now. And that's the real thing, is the problem. He's trying to weed out any obscenities and obscurities to all his nonsense. He just wants 100% proof that this person does love him. And once he clear that proof, then it won't be a problem. But he can't. He doesn't see the way of doing that without killing everybody. So it's going to be pretty messy for a while. And it's just so bad. It's going to be messy for a while now. Oh, man. And what else happens? So he talks to Shala, because he believes her, because if she was the first person he found when he came in. So he believes her. And he wants to go talk to Julius to try to glean some of the information that he's lost. And it's just, he's doing everything in the wrong in my book, but either or. It's going to take a minute before we get more clues, so it's going to take a while. And he was able to dodge telling Julius that he lost his memory. But what else really happens? Oh, so Mei Lee, for some reason, is back in the room talking to Subaru, and she's been around Elsa for too long, so she does her little lick the lips nonsense. Been around Elsa for too long. Miss Elsa, by the way. But she starts the conversation they had was about finding her parents, I think. And what's the right word? Finding her parents throughout the library. So maybe that'll give him a clue or something. But then you hear the screech and the screen tear and the VHS ruin and the video and all this other stuff, and then bam, she's dead. Choked to death, like brutally, by the way. Like the handprints on her neck was damn. Choked the absolute shit out of her. And then Subaru comes back to his senses, and he sees that he's cut up on his arms, and there's actually some carving on his name, and it says Natsuki Subaru. So he's thinking, what do I honestly think. So that's where it ends, but then that's where the episode ends. And the most part is he having a personality snap, and or he's just disassociating so much that it's either or, and I can't. Hmm, trying to think what else. No, yeah. So he's either having a personality break, so something else is trying to fix himself since he is going all through all the trauma, which is possible because the circumstances that led to him not crashing out when he first found out he can return by death are not the same. Everything is factors are a lot different, so it's going to take a different outcome to get him to to walk the proper path he kind of took when he first actually came to this world. So that's the thing, and that's the episode. And I really don't know where it's gonna go from this because there's so many problems. The miasma, whatever happened down there, literally destroyed the tower, which is insane already. We don't know where the true Rim is because if the imposter is there, or maybe they're not even using her. Maybe she's always there, but she can just turn the Rim and nobody's noticing. Also, Julius and Echidna don't have their contract, which they probably need to fix their issue, which would probably work. Suru won't get his memories back, and the only way to actually get his memories back are if his book is in the library. I don't know how that works because is it all his deaths? Is it does it count even though there's different timelines, or is, I don't know how the library works, and I don't know how Subaru works in the library. But maybe there is a book since he's actually died in the tower twice now. Maybe I don't know if there is. If Subaru doesn't fit into the library of the dead, then I don't know how he gets his memory back. So he needs to read the book, get his memories back, so he can properly decipher things that are going on around him. There's still the problem with Reed. We don't know because Subaru had an idea of how to defeat him or how to get past, but he got interrupted and lost his memory. So that's another thing. What else? And then whatever else is behind the Reed challenge. So those are the biggest things, and so that's just what we gotta look forward to for the next couple episodes. And yeah, he's just gonna try to murder everybody so he can get their actual to see if they're imposter or not. But I don't know. Killing them is not the right way for him to find out who is not killing him in his problems. But yeah, thanks for stopping by if you did.